Hello, rap community, welcoming, respecting all aspects of people's societies. So I'm on my scooter, I'm in my leather duds and my bathing suit, and I'm heading to Grimsby on the Lake. I even have wrist guards on, okay? And I promise I will keep it safe. Okay. Oh, except for the kickstand. No, I got it. I got it. Okay. All right. I got it. I got it. Actually, this will be good because this way I'm holding my hand on the brake. So that's good. Okay. So let's go this way. And it's fully charged, and it took 2 hours, I think, for it to be fully charged. And it does have lights, or blinkers and lights and everything. So I'm gonna wait for this guy. Turn off my blinker, and I didn't know this until today, but there are stands here to put your feet instead of on the pedals. And I find this to be more comfortable. And then I can also hold this up. There comes the car. Hang on. I've got these guards on because if I fall, it'll likely be on this side and I don't want to break my wrist. And I should actually wear knee pads. So I want to tell you the story, not about my femur. And don't worry, I'm not mirrors, I'm looking everywhere. I'm telling you, if you can drive one of these, you can drive a car. One rock. Last year, I don't want to say anything nasty. Oh my gosh, I'm thirsty. And I'm tired too, really tired. And that's the thing, I always promise myself, I'll never ride this in the dark. I will never drink and ride this. I will never smoke marijuana and use, when I say smoking marijuana, this is the back brake, guys. This is safest. And there's nobody here. And look at how beautiful it is. You can see all that, right? Going forward. Oh, there's a car behind me. It doesn't look happy. There we go. Oh, here comes another car. Oh, here's the fruit stand, and I don't have any cash. Shoot. They've got strawberries, cherries, apricots, peaches, rhubarb. Rhubarb's a strange one, isn't it? Because you have to use a lot of sugar to get that bitter taste out. There was one e-bike that I looked at, and it looked like a motorcycle. Now, I thought they went 75 miles per hour. And then there are these e-cars. I don't know. I think I'm just going to hold my phone like this. Because I've got control. And I can see through my mirrors, but I tell you, oh, I wanted to tell you a story about last year and the moving and everything and how I met Michael. And actually, he's a huge part of this story. Okay, I don't like this wrist guard. I'm taking it off. Well, I think that'll stay. All right. Hey. Wait a second. There it is. This is what I'm talking about. So there's the pedals, right? But I didn't notice these. And you can put your feet on them. They look pretty flimsy, but look at that. I love a real motorcycle. Okay. Trying to get comfortable here. There we go. Okay, I'm comfortable now. Okay. Yeah, it's much more comfortable to sit like that. It's a stop. It's a red light. Oh, I keep forgetting, if you do not take your hand off of the thing, it'll keep moving. You have to completely stop. That's where I got in trouble when I first started using it. But you know what? I like these clasps at the back because you can feel the movement and the balance of the scooter. It's kind of like getting to know a pup. So I hope you learned a little something from this video. As far as maybe if you've never driven a scooter, or maybe you're in a situation where your license expired and you didn't have the money, or maybe you lost your license and or maybe a surgeon broke your knee and the last thing you were thinking about was renewing your license. And then when I went to do it, it said that I had to do the whole thing over again. And I was 48 years old. Wow, that just made me really, really, really angry. And I could not get around. And I had to take cabs everywhere. And I really wanted to pay for the cabs. Like, I could cheat right now and go through, but I'm not going to be an annoying scooter driver. You have to drive like you're on the road, because you can get a ticket for acting like an idiot. Even though they call this a bike, this thing is not a toy. It is not a toy. Last year I treated it like a toy. Not this particular one. No, I rented one last year from this guy in Gainesville, and it was a business, but he did not have insurance. If you're renting a scooter, okay? Oh, and also ironically, guess who had something to do with it? Yours truly. And I knew it that night, I'll tell you what. Now, these things are dangerous. This, for a scooter, this is the worst thing in the world. Okay, there's no cars behind me, so I'm going to cheat. Because I don't want to get smoother here. Like it's smoother here. And I don't want to fall. I didn't realize how thirsty I am. The one thing about the scooter that I liked last year are bad for scooters. You don't want to get stuck in a crevice. How many kilometers per hour do you think I'm going right now? I'm doing 37, and this is I don't even know what kilometer zone this is. There's no cars behind me. Oh, anyways, there's a real motorcycle. Hang on. We're heading into town, and so I'm going to have this facing forward. Grimsby, and this used to be a bank and a shopping mall. And there were a couple of gift stores. And where I'm going used to be a truck stop and land. And wait till you see the 15-minute city we're going to. April 2nd or 3rd of 2023, and Mom and I were moving out of where we live now, and we had lived there since August the 28th of 2019, and we moved out on April the 3rd or 4th of 2023 because the owners told us that they were moving in. So we had been there for almost 4.5 years. Ironically, my mother and I were looking, oh, we just passed it. Okay, Michael used to live there, and they're called Slessor Apartments. And the rent there is $2,300. They're not condos, they're apartments. And when I met him, he had a truck, his job, his rent. I just haven't been by there, and you know what, and I don't want, like, it's a small town, and it's almost as though when people talk about somebody who passes away from, everybody seems to know each other, and even if you're not in that, like, group, you can't help but notice. And I've met a lot of people over the last 6 years in this town, and I've never been so confined to one area in my life without a vehicle. And so it's almost as though people don't care. Like, I remember he used to talk about people that passed away like it was talking about breakfast. It's so normalized. So anyways, I met him because I needed somebody to help me move. It's a long story, but anyways, so I met him through a stranger, and he helped me move all of my stuff from where we're living now to where I'm going. And if you see the old footage from L&L Soul Sisters and Lasher the Janko, my mother and I lived there, so May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We moved out the 21st of December back to where we came from, and guess what? I had everything unpacked in 3 days. Now, I'm almost here, and it's Larry's birthday today. He's 64 years old. 64 years young, rather. Okay. Do you remember the scooter that I had last year? For those of you that are on high voltage and LML Soul Sisters, the roads are bad. You know what I don't understand about people that drive cars? You're supposed to be at least 5 car lengths behind a car. Why do people drive up people's rear ends of their car? Wow, this is weird. So this is Grimsby by the lake, and this all used to be trees and fruit plants. I lost my wrist. I'll find it on the way home. Okay, we made it. You remember this? This is going to be funny. I want to put on some Charlie's Angel music and go like this. Remember Farrah Fawcett? Okay, wait. Uh-oh. Ready? All right. Welcoming, respecting aspects of all people's societies, including people that have hair like mine right now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my ride from Breamsville to Grimsby on the lake. And now we're going to get some really fun footage by the pool. You know, last year that kid that I babysat tried to drown me? It's true.